Hey everyone, it's Lillian, and I've got a recipe for you. We're going to be making some stuffed chicken breasts, but really this is also a product review, and it's going to be for MistaDale's jalapeno mustard slaw. This guy is local here in Nashville, and my husband and I are lucky enough to be friends on Facebook with him. But he's come up with a line of slaws that you can find in your local Kroger store. He's pretty much in most Kroger stores around the United States. If you don't live in the United States and you want to try his slaw, just go to his website, and I'll link it below so that you can check him all out and read about him and all that. But he's got 3 different slaws. And if you're not from America, slaw usually is put on hot dogs. It's also called relish. This is the consistency of it. And he's got an original, a mild spicy, and then this jalapeno one. The mild spicy is really, really, really good. And the reason I'm going to be using this in a recipe today is kind of to show you that you do not have to just put something like, you know, a relish or a slaw just on a hot dog or a hamburger. You can use it in any, you know, any everyday dish, whether it's for breakfast or, you know, dinner or whatever. So this is what we're going to do, and this is what you're going to need. You're going to need about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of MistaDale's jalapeno mustard slaw. And you're going to need about 3 chicken breasts, about 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 8-ounce little container of cream cheese. It doesn't have to be this brand. And what I'm going to do first, and I apologize, you know, if you hear me, my voice is kind of scruffy. It's because I'm sick. I'm just getting over a sickness, and that's another reason you're not going to be seeing me today on camera. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to pound each chicken breast out. You can either butterfly them, but it's best to pound them out. That way you can kind of roll them up with the cream cheese mixture with a mallet, but you know, pound it with a mallet. But when we get to that step, and when we start incorporating the ingredients, I will show you what to do next. So hang tight. Okay, if you can see, it's kind of hard for me to show you, but I went ahead and pounded out the chicken breast, one of the chicken breasts. I pounded it out slightly and ended up having to butterfly it open, and then I pounded it out a little bit more. It's pretty big. It kind of takes up both hands if I put both hands under it. So we're just going to set that aside for now, and I'm going to make sure that you're in the shot, and it looks like you are. So because my cream cheese was not at room temperature, my husband actually just bought it. I just put it in the microwave for a few seconds to kind of soften it up a little bit. And I'm going to, well, my measuring spoon is too big to fit in the thing, so I'm going to measure out 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. And then we're going to start with about 1/4 cup of MistaDale's jalapeno mustard slaw. And this is the same thing as if you've seen the recipes for the green chilies with the cream cheese. This is pretty much the same thing. We're going to put that in there, and I'm going to mix this up. And it looks like 1/4 cup is going to be plenty, so that's a good thing. I find that you don't need any, because I've had the jalapeno slaw by itself on a, well, actually I think I had it on a burger. You don't really need any salt. You definitely don't need pepper because this has a kick. If you're cooking for children, just adapt the recipe to green chilies instead of, I really hope that you do try the slaw, but instead of the slaw. This is a really, really good product. My husband and I, when we met MistaDale in Kroger a few weeks back, I was full, so my husband actually tried a little bit of the slaw on a hot dog that they, you know, had there set up, and so we bought it. We bought the mild spicy, and it was gone within a couple of days. I mean, it's really good. But let me just give you another shot of this. I know my lighting is not that great, but I mean, this is great. I would not be saying anything about this product if I wasn't really, you know, keen on it. So what we're going to do now is, let me just move my stuff around. I'm only going to do one chicken breast to show you how to do it, and then off camera, because I don't want to bore you to death, off camera I'll do the rest. And you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. You're going to put it in the oven for about 40 or 45 minutes. Got to make sure you're in my shot. And you're just going to put a little bit of this on one side of the chicken breast. And kind of smooth it out. Yeah, I know it's done. My fingers are clean, I promise. Alright. That's about enough. And since I butterflied it over, I really don't need to roll it up. And to secure it though, I've got toothpicks here. You can secure the end. If you want to kind of really totally close it up, just secure the end a little bit with a toothpick. That way the cream cheese mixture does not go, like, run out everywhere. And you're going to put it in a baking sheet, or in a casserole dish or baking sheet that you've sprayed, and put it, like I said, in the 375 degree oven for about 40 to 45 minutes, or until the chicken's completely done. You can drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it if you want to, but yeah, I will show you the end product after I'm done. And I mean, if you want to put salt and pepper on the outside of the chicken, you can. I'm not going to do it because, you know, its sodium is overkill. Really, there's not a whole lot of sodium in this. It's only 115 milligrams per 2 tablespoons. So just, if you're watching your salt, it's up to you whether you want to salt the outside or not. But when it's done, I'll come back and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, everyone, this is the finished product. I'm serving it with some brown Spanish rice and some roasted parsnips, carrots, and onion. And here's what it looks like. I let it cool for a few minutes. I don't know if you can see the layers. Let me just move this over. Really don't think you can see that. My lighting is crap, sorry. But anyways, I am not going to try this yet, but I'm going to let my husband try it so he can tell you what it tastes like. Be right back. Alright, Gary's trying it. Let me back up a little bit so you can see him. What do you think?
Very delicious.
Alright, everybody, go to MistaDale's website, get you some of that slaw, or go to your local Kroger and look for it in the condiment aisle. And until next time, take care. See you later.